All right, how's everyone doing? I am Rich CELENZA. Thanks for checking out the Rich CELENZA show. So, what I'm going to call this podcast is Are You Manifesting What You Want? Now, I used to talk about the law of attraction and things in that nature early on in my podcast, which I love all that stuff. I still do to this day. Like 10, 11, 12 years ago, it seemed like The Secret became a really hot topic, a hot movie, a hot book, obviously, and follow-up books, The Power, and just that kind of culture kind of started to really become, I can't say a culture. Anyways, a lot of people were talking about, I would say, The Secret more than anything in the law of attraction. And what I talk about regarding the law of attraction, it's not just action, it's about attack. It's kind of, it's a weird thing when I talk about things. I look at them so differently, I think, a lot of times than other people. And I think we all look at things differently. But what I found worked for me when it came to the law of attraction is just constantly attacking. I think attacking what I want, I guess you could say, or whatever I need, or what I'm going after. Because I found in my life, sitting around and just wanting things to happen, or believing they're going to happen is great. But unless I put a tremendous amount of effort into getting them accomplished, nothing really seemed to happen. And don't get me wrong, if you want to sit around and, maybe it will come your way. I don't know, but I think sometimes there is a mixed messaging, I guess you could say, with the law of attraction to a certain degree. Because if it's kind of a programming mind mechanism where I got to believe, which is wonderful. I want you to believe in yourself, but and all these things are going to come to you eventually. But if you don't line yourself up or get creative to go after what you want to go after and accomplish what you want to go after, a lot of it's a fantasy to a certain degree. But I kind of I can't say I forgot about the law of attraction. I was doing it for so long, and I loved all, the guys involved with the book and the movie. I even connected with a lot of them on LinkedIn. I've gone back and forth even with them. And they seem to be really good guys. And it kind of almost became, now in the last few years, not as popular to a certain degree. Not many people talk about it. But I ran into somebody, a friend of a friend introduced me to a girl named Christine Rizzo. And she has this manifesting formula tribe online. On Facebook, she does her own podcast and videos. And I kind of dig it. I kind of like how she brought me back in that. And, I met her once at a coffee shop that we all hang out at in, I guess you could say it's in Dr. Phillips area in Orlando, Florida. And I hang out with a friend of theirs. I think she's they're just friends. And I hang out with her friend probably a lot more often maybe than they see each other, maybe to a certain degree. But I've been following her and I like it. And I like what she has to say, but I like the honest approach she really takes, because she's not afraid to F-bomb or tell them, people get get your head out of your ass a little bit, not just kind of foo-fooing it a little bit, but also interacting with people and keeping it on your minds, manifesting things. I mean, a lot of us want a lot of things. We just don't know about, how to go about getting them. And it's not easy. Because I always talk about a lot of people knowing what they don't want and really don't know what they want. And sure, a lot of people may say, yeah, I want a mansion, or I want a car, or I want a boat, or whatever. Things like that. But they also don't know how to figure out how to get those things. But I do love the idea that you are worthy of getting what you desire. And I think a lot of people were programmed they weren't. It could go for a job. It could go for a relationship. I think people have to understand that they deserve the best. Why would you want anything else other than that? And I see a lot of people thinking other people deserve a lot more than they do, which that could be your opinion, but it could be even your kids. I want to give my kids everything. I have to sacrifice everything. You don't necessarily have to do that. You can all get what you truly want to get if you learn how to manifest it, if you believe in it. I think, too, there comes a form of sacrifice gives you a lot of value. I can't have this, but I'm going to work my hardest to give them that. I understand that. And that may give you a lot of comfort and make you feel good about yourself. But if you feel to a certain degree, too, that you're missing out on life, or there are things you want to accomplish or you want to manifest, it is on you to do it. Don't expect anybody else to kind of do what you're doing for you. And I do see a lot of people sometimes also trying to help others and always expecting them to help them in return to a certain degree. Which, yeah, I get it if it's work or things like that. But, do from your heart. But also do to yourself, man. If you can't help yourself become what you want to become or achieve what you want to achieve or gather what you want to gather, what in the hell is the sense of living? So that's my 2 cents on this. But I just thought I would do a quick podcast on this because I kind of dig. I see her stuff a lot. And it was such a hot topic, Jesus, The Secret and all that stuff. All I used to hear about. And you walk in a bookstore, Barnes & Nobles, or Borders, even back in those days, Books A Million, all that, man, you've seen those books. And a lot of YouTube was about that. And I don't know what happened with that, but I still love that concept. I love the law of attraction as long as people, I really think, don't get misled and think just by sitting around and believing that things are going to happen without taking any action behind it. I just think they need to kind of reprogram their brains to realize, I call it attack. Go after what you want to go after to get what you want to get and learn how to be creative while doing it. Regardless what your income is, I'm just telling you, a lot of people don't have a lot of money, but they want to gather things or they want to manifest things. Figure out a way how to get them. Be a little open-minded and get creative and experiment. I'll leave it at that. You got any questions or comments? I'm at richcholenza.com, or actually that's my website. You can email me, rich@richcholenza.com. I'm also at masteringselfconfidence.com as well. And what was I going to say? Christine Rizzo, what's her? Yeah, the manifesting formula, right? I just said it. Yeah, the manifesting formula tribe. She's at Christine Rizzo. Can't miss her. She even wrote a book, which is really cool too. I've written a couple books, so I dug that. I got to get her book. Anyways, take care, everyone.